Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with a twin flame update for the full moon in Scorpio. This is a pink super moon. There's so much happening astrologically with the planets, with the universe as a whole. Check out my IG story, Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, over on Instagram. I have updated you with a lot of information that's happening. I've also posted information about the spiritual development class for freshmen 1s and freshmen 2s that's starting May the 11th. All right, so get excited about that. If any of you guys have wanted to learn how to work your spiritual gifts, understand what your spiritual essence is, understand if you're a light worker, star seed, indigo, rainbow, golden child, crystal child, diamond child. There's so much information that you can learn from this course, as well as working with metaphysical objects such as crystal balls, wands, pendulums, sound bowls. These students had a really amazing time during our first semester, so that's why I'm having 2 courses this time around. It will be Freshie 1s and Freshie 2s. Freshie 2s, they've already completed Freshie 1 for the spiritual development course, okay? Now, if you have questions about that, do not be shy. My email is below in the description box, all right? If you haven't done so already, do not forget to check out my Etsy shop. It's Chrissy Crystal Indigo. I have new oils added to the apothecary line. Check it out, especially for Twin Flame Ascension Union. Check it out for the Red Light Special Oil. Check it out for the Billion Bay Money Oil. Check out everything over there. It's definitely important for your spiritual journey to help you as you get higher or go higher and called into your journey, okay? So you guys may have noticed there's a new deck amongst us, right? So this deck is called the Star Child Oracle, Lemurian Star Child Oracle. And I got this deck. Again, I'm still waiting to see who's going to be the first one that gives me a deck. I have it in my wish list on my Amazon list there. But I don't mind like getting anything for the channel, buying anything for you guys that I'm going to use as a tool to help you and guide you on the channel. But if you feel called to do so, you can donate to the channel. You can check out my Amazon wish list as well. All that information is below in the description box. Make sure you check out the website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, and check out the services, whether Akashic Records, past life regression, Reiki, energy healing, mediumship readings, twin flame healings. That's one of my number ones. It's all there for you guys. I just want you to really step out on faith and stop being afraid and really be in your power, all right? So for the collective, this is for the full moon in Scorpio, also the super pink moon. So tonight, when I am done recording this, I will be starting my full moon ritual, my intentions, everything, manifesting as much as I want to bring into my immediate surroundings. Because when I'm thinking tonight, I'm trying to go big, and you guys should feel that same energy, right? And so I asked Spirit, I said, you know what? I really need information. Help us as a collective understand what's happening with the twin flames that are in separation. I didn't say twin flames as a whole. Specifically this time, there you go, I said twin flames in separation, so that way you're not confused. Oh my God, is this for, if we're close to union, if we're not? This is specifically for the collective that's in separation, okay? And I asked for communication on how we can be guided during this time. How is the full moon affecting us, whether it be divine masculine, divine feminine? And so I'm going to start with the After Tarot, and I'm going to end with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, okay? So you let me know how this resonates, if this resonates for you. If you have any questions, again, my email is below in the description box, okay? So we're going to dive in. Now, for the first spread I'm using the After Tarot, okay? And the first card that hopped out for the collective is the Sun card. So this made me smile. I was like, oh, I got 2. Okay. I see where we're going with this. So as a collective, like, you have the divine feminine energy, you have the divine masculine energy. This also represents 21 at the top there, 10, 10, and 1. And so you know, there's going to be some enlightenment for the collective. There's going to be new beginnings for the collective. There's going to be a lot of awakenings and seeing each other in our true form, in our true sense. And so for those of you who are in separation with your divine counterparts, they are going through that transformation right now. And you're feeling their energy very strong. Not only that, but you're feeling the light codes, the downloads, the galactic energy that you're receiving from those star codes as well, that's consistently upgrading your DNA. And you can write below if you are resonating with that. But this is what's happening with the collective 2021 and forward. We're going to see a lot of enlightenment, a lot of changes, a lot of new things on the horizon. Okay, the next card that wanted to come out, I smiled as well when I saw this, because it is the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, it talks about equal reciprocity, giving, taking care of those who are less fortunate and can't take care of themselves. And that was one of the issues that we've had as Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine gave too much, Divine Masculine will always take and not equal reciprocate, right? And so that energy is changing as we step into our power. Divine Feminines have put a halt on the giving and started giving to his or herself more. And Divine Masculine has realized that, you know what? It says a lot more about you when you can share and give and uplift the world versus you trying to do everything that makes yourself look big, look greater, look better, right? The next card, two more cards popped out. So we have the Two of Cups, right? So here we go. Choices. With this break, with this time out, you guys are realizing so much with each other, within each other as well. And it hurts, you know, and look how they hold on to each other, because it's like you as Divine Feminine, you had to force yourself to do this because there was no other way that the Divine Masculine could heal, could right their wrongs, could get the communication from Divine without any interruptions. And then the Divine Masculine had to take that dark night of the soul, had to go through their awakening to realize it was you all along, right? So no matter where in the world we go, no matter what, you know, we do, no matter who else we decide to date, we have come to the realization that you will always be a part of me, right? The next card is the Emperor. So this is what the Divine Masculines are evolving into, whether he or she, right? You can be a female and be a Divine Masculine, but this is the energy they are evolving into. Strong, confident, wise, wisdom, thinking with their head instead of their third leg, right? And so this is beautiful. So give them time, continue to connect with Source as the Divine Feminine, and focus on your spiritual mission, because at the end of the day, you are the leader, you are the way shower, you are lighting up the world, okay? Now, the next card out. Now remember, we're in full moon in Scorpio, and we have the full moon here. Now, when we have the moon card here, it talks about secrets. It talks about spiritual gifts. It talks about medium channeling, being able to communicate with animals, but also things being brought to light. Now, if you look up any information in regards to this full moon energy, especially in Scorpio, it is talking about a lot of things being highlighted. A lot of people, energies, however you want to resonate with it, whatever was done in the dark is going to come to light. So if anything was hidden, it will be revealed. And so with this moon also being that Scorpio energy, that Cancer energy, that water sign, expect things to get a little or a lot emotional. But again, the advice for us as a collective is to ground, shield our energy, and when we respond with love, right? There were so many times I was about to just fire off today on the phone with customer service representatives, etc. And I had to keep reminding myself, slow it back, Chrissy, slow it back, slow it back. The energy is very strong. And you know, with these spiritual exercises that you're doing, it's helping you get through it the best way you can. All right. So let me know if that is resonating with you guys. The overall energy, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And here, look how abundant this wand is. Look how much red. Look how powerful this King of Wands looks, right? Enlightened, optimistic, can make it happen. So this is the energy that our divine masculines, and I say our because we all are one, are evolving into, regardless of what month they were born in, etc. This is the energy, this is the overall energy why everything is happening, because spirit, divine source has been asking divine masculine, guiding them, have courage, have faith, be optimistic, stand in your power, know that you are enough, know that you make enough, know that your divine feminine doesn't care about the materialistic things, doesn't care about how much money you have in your bank account. It's the mission, it's the heart, it's the fact that you guys have had multiple past lives with each other, and in this life he or she just wants to get it right, so you can ascend into the next life where it won't be embodiment, it'll be more of the energy. Beautiful, right? And under that we have strength. There's that infinity symbol. So guys, let me know how the After Tarot resonated with your story. Now we're going to dive into the Twin Flame Mystic Moon Oracle spread. So first out, we have Divine Masculine. The first card, we have Tribe. So they're slowly starting to connect with their soul tribe. All right, they're slowly starting to connect with their soul tribe, being in alignment, hearing spiritual terms, etc. We have Purge. They are purging a lot. And when you are away from them, divine feminine, they are realizing their mistakes. They are realizing how harsh, how cold that sometimes they have, could have been, right? And so they're purging through everything. And since divine feminine, for those who are aligning with this, you haven't spoke to your divine counterpart in days, weeks, some of you months. And now it's really starting to affect, right? Because in their mind, divine feminine is going to always be there. We have barrier. So I asked, like, what is this barrier? What's holding this divine masculine back from being his or her true self? We have mask and compromise. And so once the divine masculine realizes that, you're magical, it's nothing to be afraid of, it's nothing to fear. And as a matter of fact, they have some of those gifts within them as well. Once they decide to awaken to them, it won't feel so weird, it won't feel so different to them, right? And they don't have to wear a mask in front of you because you accept them as they are. And then this is another thing that the divine masculine is working on through the full moon, is that release, just releasing everything. But when you're not with your divine counterpart, when you have taken your energy off your divine counterpart, they feel like something is missing, right? So for divine feminine, we have spring. We're in spring season right now. Divine feminine, get your roll on, do what you got to do, stay focused, get in your mission, focus on building your spiritual business, however it resonates for you. But spring, you are blossoming, you are becoming out of your cocoon, shall I say. And it's going to be so beautiful for you. Self-worth. This is what you're like, you know what? It's about me. I did my share of taking care of and catering to the egos and all of that. Right now it's about me, because I know I am worth more than enough. Right? Numbing. So any thoughts, anything that will trigger the divine feminine in regards to the connection, just numbing it out. That's the only way that divine feminine can cope with this energy right now, because going to communicate will only, cause 5 steps back, or, just let divine handle it from here. And it is a struggle for divine feminine, because to wake up and know that you love someone, or someone's a part of your soul, or when you wake up you're smacked with their energy at the minute you open your eyes, that is the feeling is just unbearable at times, because it's like, I know I'm not the only one that's getting hit with this energy. I wonder if my person, if this is happening to them too, and I wish I could know, right? And we have summer. So again, a lot of changes for the collective coming forward, right? And again, divine feminines, you can't go in there rushing to your divine counterpart's safety, bailing them out of trouble. You have to let them figure it out. You can hold space. They want to communicate, set proper boundaries, but you can't rush in to save them. They have to get the courage to do this on their own. And of course, being guided by divine source God, okay? Now, the cards, no, I'll go into the overall energy first. We have solitude. So this is clearly divine masculines in solitude, divine feminines in solitude. Like, I have things to do. I'm not speaking. I'm not even acknowledging on social media. I just have to focus on where I'm being called to go, right? Now, for the cards that wanted to, or the energy that wanted to show itself, we have understanding, right? Getting those codes, light codes, downloads, nostalgia. And that's the memory that really takes you there, because when you get those memories, and it seems like every time you and your divine counterpart are at odds, that's when like that intense romance type of energy starts circling around you, and the longing and yearning for each other, as if you're about to go into a Kundalini awakening. And it's like your bodies are pulling for each other so intensely, right? Then we have metamorphosis. You both are going through a huge change, and you're going to come out so beautifully, right? And we have crossroads. A lot of the divine feminines are thinking like, all right, like, should I just go get a soulmate, or like, what's good? And divine masculines just like, why is this connection so intense? Why, can it be easy? What's happening? I should just settle for, whatever. And you guys are having all these different emotions, but you got to quiet your mind and just really go within. Whatever ritual you need to do, whatever prayer you need to do, however it resonates for you, go within, stay grounded, walk in nature, just do anything to keep yourself grounded, all right? We have observer. So even though your divine counterpart isn't talking to you, or you guys aren't communicating in some way, there's a way that they can look you up and make sure that you are okay. Trust and believe that. We have the dark night of the soul energy. I feel divine feminines and divine masculines have been going through this since December. You let me know in the comment sections. We also have reinvention. A lot of your divine masculines are not going to come back the way they were when you guys took a break. I'll say it like that. And then we have the answer is no. So let divine handle this connection for right now. Or excuse my French. Let them handle it, period. Because we are elevating, we are rising, and we cannot take our mind off the goal, the mission, what we agreed to do many moons ago, many lifetimes ago. As we come back here, we signed up for this, to raise the vibration of the planet, to prepare for the new earth. So things are happening according to divine timing and divine plan. All right, let me know how that portion resonated for you in the comment sections. Now we're going to use the energy oracle spread. All right. So for divine masculine, we have caring connections. And this is number 14. Break that down. It's a 5. 5 talks about changes. And so with your divine counterpart, and I actually pulled the book out too, because I was like, I want to make sure you guys get all the information. Okay. So with caring connections, friendship, partnership of two, possible love. Okay? And so with this energy here, this is the card for divine masculine. So this is the energy of divine masculine, right? Whether he or she. This is the energy. Minus what you see in the 3D, this is at the soul level. For divine feminine, we're always like upside down like a vampire. This breaks down to a 9 ending. So anxiety endings, the energy endings, worry endings, right? And so I asked for a clarifier. Why is divine feminine getting this anxiety? I know my anxiety be to the max, right? So of course we're in separation. So the fears, the thoughts, everything run through your mind all at one time because you know this is your soul, right? And even to think about them being catered or loved on by somebody else, it hits hard. And your divine counterpart may be able to easily act like that doesn't matter to them, right? But the divine feminine, right? It's very hard for us to be like, whatever. We can try to do it to their face. Oh no, but behind closed doors, hits you like a ton of bricks, right? And so the clarifier is magician in the mirror, okay? Magician in the mirror. Break that down, that's an 8. Like, show me your true self. Show me that you understand this connection just as much as I do, or tell me that you too have been getting visions, that you too have been seeing me in your visions, where we're being married, where we're doing spiritual work, where you're supporting me in my business, right? This is so freaking beautiful when I ask for that clarity. In the overall energy, we have the thinking man, right? That's 10, completion. And I'll give you the definition for that as well. Just for clarity. And it says, male of wisdom or understanding. So this is sort of like that emperor card, excuse me. Right? Very well educated, very well strong, very well spiritual. Know how to get the job done, etc. And right now my crown chakra, like right here by my third eye as well, just took a huge slap. I don't know if you guys felt that as I'm giving the readings to you guys. So we are going to dive into the new deck that came today all the way from London. I am using the Lumerian Star Child Oracle. And I got this deck because it also talks about different star children. So that way it helps you guys understand better what you resonate with, okay? So I asked Spirit, from a galactical sense, help me, show me what's happening with the collective, okay? And so this is on a huge divinely spiritual level, right? You can see the cards, what they look like, and they all have special meanings at the bottom of them, right? So as I got the cards prepared, the first card that came out is just like in the After Tarot. So this is beautiful. So first card out was Sun in the After Tarot, right? And we have the Sun out in the Star Child Oracle. All right. And so with the Sun being out and what we need to do on a more spiritual level, it talks about presence, piano activation, relax, let go. So our pineal gland is really being activated right now, and we really need to let go, let God, divine source, spirit, handle it. It says breathe, the sun, right? It will be handled according to our divine plan, whatever's in your soul contract. And again, if you haven't got your Akashic records or past life regression, you don't know what's in your soul contract. Even if you haven't got a reading, you don't know. And so that's why spiritual development school is very important. That's why getting your sessions done is very important. All right. The next card out, we have multi-dimensional. Now I want you guys to pay attention to these cards, because if you get a niche, that means you're connected in some way. Okay. So with multi-dimensional, we have multi-dimensions, timelines, be you, don't even try to fit in. This is a clue here also that you can jump your timelines. You can set your timelines. So if you don't want to be in separation with your divine counterpart, you don't have to be. Beautiful. Okay. Elders came right out after the multi-dimensional. See this? And the advice, it says spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, counsels. So call on your Palladian light team, your Arcturian light team, your Syrian light team, your galactic council for support, because a lot of you guys, especially those of you who are connected with me and been drawn into me for all this time, those are the elements, essence that I'm very well connected to, and I have started to add them into my meditations and things like that as I evolve more and more. And this is actually a part of my soul mission. And if you would have told me 3 years ago I would be up teaching and coaching and having an office space and all this other stuff, you guys know my story, part of it, I would be like, no, I'm going to be a rapper like this. What I'm going to be? I'm going to be a famous rapper. I'm going to go all around the world. Yeah, okay. They say, you want to hear God laugh, tell him what you got planned. So this is really amazing. We have Lumerian Guide. Lumerian Guide. And it says, sister, friend, teacher of infinite universal love. So a lot of you are being called to connect with your Lumerian star seeds, however it resonates. I don't know if you can be a Lemurian indigo. Hey, you never know, there's Lemurian shamans. So, however it resonates with your soul, like you have a guide, you're being supported right now. Call on your team and get the support you need, all right? And that's what my email is for as well. The overall energy, we have Dove of Peace. This is beautiful. These cards are beautiful. And it says, stay in the heart. All is well. Be at peace. So overall energy, spirit, source, divine God is asking us to stay in the heart. Be at peace. Choose unconditional love. And I know sometimes that may be really hard. Really hard, right? But we answered the call, right? You got to do what duty calls. So the card that wanted to show itself, new man, the new man. And I laughed when I saw this, because when I read the bottom of it, I said, makes sense. And it says, enlightened masculine potential, new earth. So just like the divine feminines are taking a spiritual beating right now, and we're being upgraded, downloaded, flipped upside down like vampires, the divine masculine is getting it the worst. Especially for those that are refusing to surrender. I can tell you, my divine masculine looks like a caveman. And I even have to look twice, like, man, you forgot the clippers? Like, you lining? Like, did your wash machine break down? Like, what's going on? Looking a little, right? And so they're all just going through this change, right? And it's beautiful energy when you think about it, and when you start to understand there's a method to the madness. Now we're going to dive into the angels and ancestors oracle. So for divine masculine, they receive the wise one, okay? And it says, grow within your current situation. Grow within your current situation. It's beautiful. For divine feminine, stag. Trust and thrive, baby girl or baby boy. Trust and thrive. Keep pushing. Keep focusing on your goals and your life path, mission, and purpose. Keep going. Don't take your foot off the gas, because you're almost there. Overall energy, we have warrior. Be fearless, stand strong. That's for both of us. Because there are negative entities that will try to keep, the divine feminine and divine masculine from coming into union. And Spirit Source Divine God is trying even harder to, help out as much as they can and in the best that they can. And we have to do our part as well. So if you go into meditation and Source Spirit God speaks to you and tell you, be patient, take your time, give them time, then follow through with that. You go and you have fun, you live your life, you do what you need to do. And again, if you have noticed within your connections, always say it's over, I'm done with you, don't talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And that energy sucks you guys right back in. I'm telling you from my experience, it is definitely a magnetic pull. Like when you get too far away from each other and, the upper heads are seeing what's happening, it's like, get back together, figure it out. And you come to that realization that we're going to be in each other's lives forever. And it's a beautiful thing when you think about it from the loving eyes that God sees in both of us, right? And under that, we have Medicine Mother. A lot of you guys are being guided by your ancestors, shamans, medicine women, witches, other light workers, star seeds, however it resonates for you. But this is just a beautiful reading. I mean, geez, you guys need to write me below. All right, for Divine Masculine and the Angel of Abundance Oracle deck, it says, face your financial fears. This can also go for Divine Feminine as well, okay? Face your financial fears. And it says, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. For Divine Feminine, partnership. And this can go either way. Remember, energies are interchangeable. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So help is on the way. All right. And the timer said 3333. Yes, that's what I saw. No, there it is, 3333. Okay. Overall energy, detox your friendships. Okay. And it says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. If you guys have noticed, you have really been shedding yourself away from a lot of people whom you thought you would be around for a long time. And I'm talking about this is happening within the now and previous months before this. Slowly but surely, you're just letting them fall away, right? You do not give into someone else's cup that's not willing to give into yours. And you cannot ask me for something that you know I can't ask you for. That should be your motto for the rest of 2021. And hashtag say less. Guys, I'm really, really excited to deliver this reading to all of you. I hope you really enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the website for any services that you need. I have bookings tomorrow. I'm excited about that. a Reiki session, a love reading, and then I have a twin flame healing I have to do. So I'm here. This is my calling. This is what that was put in my divine plan contract. So I'm stepping out on faith and doing what I'm supposed to do. And again, for those of you who have been unsure, not understanding why you're spiritually gifted and confused and scared, baby, if you have these M's in the middle of your hands, you are about to change the damn world. Excuse my French. There you go, M and M. When you put them together like this, you feel this beautiful energy flowing through. This is how I send energy healing or send light, all right? And so stop being afraid. You didn't meet me by mistake, and I am here to help, lead, guide, support each and every one of you. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, all right? Take care. Talk to you soon.